What up, yo? What up? What up? What up? What up? What's up? What's going on, man? Uh, let me get this shared up real quick. First of all, and let me activate this here on X, Twitter, whatever the case may be. Bang, right? So we're twerking there. Okay. All right. Let me get this shared up. I know it's NFL day. Y'all want to go shopping and all types of sorts of stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So let me get this shared up here. Yeah, yeah. Shared up another place, a couple places here. Bang, right? Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Okay. 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 Oops, I'm dropping my phone. Okay, we shared up. Um, yes. Good stuff, Pat. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. What did he end up with? Let's see. Schroeder, what did he end up with? Hmm, he hit them threes for me, for sure. He hit them threes in the first quarter, I believe. Mm, mm, mm. I knew that was where the value was at. That's what I was saying yesterday. Big Bang, what's happening? Yeah, I see, man, Pat. It just happens like that sometimes. Terrible, 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 bro. Extremely terrible, extremely terrible, extremely terrible, man. Man, yesterday we had an okay day. Man. Let's see what we got here. Uh, let's see. Are we live here? Yeah, if we are, got the ring around the rosy there. Um, definitely. Okay. Yeah, we had some stuff going on yesterday, man. Antoine, appreciate the super chat, man. That's what it's about, man. That's what it's about. I love super chats. I love it, right? Nas hit his threes and K hit his rebounds. Yes, 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 yes. That's what's up. That's what's up. Plenty spots though, man. Plenty spots. Yesterday, Nick Richards was the play for me. I know I caught him at 126 that night. Plus 1,000 for the double double. I was all over that. As soon as it dropped. Tyus Jones over assists. He ended up having another 10. I didn't even take him to 10. Shout out to Pat. Oh my God, y'all! Saturday morning super chats rolling in. Love it, man. Got to love it. Got to love it. Makes me more motivated than ever. Right. So Tyus Jones definitely. Nick Richards his points plus rebounds. I played that. So those are multiple ways that I played Nick Richards there. Uh, what else? The Atlanta Hawks money line. Like I said yesterday, it was only one way. Coming into the game yesterday, if you betting against the injury report, you got to know what I've been betting against it a long time, right? So if you're gonna tell me Kristaps Porzingis is out and Horford's gonna be out, and couple that with the fact that 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 you know what? Hold on one second. Let me share this out one more time. I'm tripping. Hold on. Right. So, like I said, if you told me that, one more person. Let me share this too. It don't matter. Fuck it. If you told me that, man, uh, if you told me that, like I said, those guys were going to deal with injuries and Jalen was coming back, yeah, I'm gonna take my stabs, man. I didn't take the 10. I went straight with the straight money line, and we cashed that. Derek White, I'd like the spot for him. I didn't take him up to 5. I took him up to 4 at plus 126. He cashed that. Tyrese Halliburton, I was on his assist. Derek White, 15 and a half points. He went to 21. That was the guy where I felt like we had the. Now, granted, there was overtime, but I felt like, he had the value. You know what I'm saying? And then the prize picks play that I did drop. I don't know if you guys seen it, but it was definitely in the Dub Club. That went we went 4 or 5 on that. Our Asar Thompson, we went 5 of 6 on that. Well, 4 or 5 because he didn't play. The kid didn't play. Paul George, but at the end of the day, we only missed one on that lick, right? So that was a double up. So man, shout out to Antoine Wright. He smacked him, man. I looked at that shit. I was like, that was a nice ass play. So shout out to him. Shout out to Antoine, man. He got it. He got it. He got it in on that lick right there. Uh, double doubles. Yep. Yep. Trey, Nick, and yeah, that was nice. That was very nice, man. So hey, um, yes, Pat, the Hawks game was definitely wild. Was definitely wild. Yes, sir, Antoine. Yes, sir. All right. So now today, and for football, we still tracking. We still tracking on that. If you tell that 4 leg, we still tracking on that, right? And then the plus 170 for the four receptions for uh Eckler, cash that, right? Um, Eckler didn't get into the end zone for me. That was weird. I mean, that was wild. I ain't gonna say it was wild. He wasn't supposed to get in there. I mean, that's why it was a plus 400. I mean, plus 240. But I took an L on that. Hit a bankroll builder in the NFL, and then we on tracking. We tracking, right? So we need 2 more touchdowns for that 4 leg that I dropped yesterday. It was so who got their touchdown? Damn, who got their touchdown? Okay, so Mixon got his touchdown, and then Gibbs got his touchdown. So now all we waiting on is we waiting on Kyron Williams and Kyron Williams and what the fuck is that boy's name? Big Derrick Henry, right? So we waiting on that. That'll complete the 4 leg same game parlay. I mean 4 leg touchdown parlay at like plus 1,000, and then the touchdown in each half cashed for the for the Detroit Lions game. Almost hit the 2 touchdowns apiece in each half, but Lions couldn't get in there for that second time in the second half, right? So what I got on the docket so far for the NFL today, I have Baltimore to score to score Baltimore and Buffalo each to score a touchdown in each half. Uh, I got that, and I got them to score 2 touchdowns in each half. And I told you guys yesterday that I was on Justice Hill. I didn't pull the trigger on Justice Hill yet, but I'm getting ready to pull the trigger in some shape, form, or fashion. And it's going to be it's going to be in the receptions, right? Um, What is this? Hypothetical matchups. Come on, man, cut it out. No, but yeah, I'm going. It's going to be in the receptions, right? And it's going to be that parlay piece. It's going to be a parlay piece at minus 254. If you can get it on Prize Picks, we'll check in a second. But let's see. Um, maybe I just might take it to 3.5 on a straight. I just might, right? But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So, um, but a parlay piece, yeah, for sure. We'll put a parlay together, right? And that's what I came on here today, right? I didn't. I think today is Sunday. You know, it might be that day where I just feeling. So some days I just look at this shit and I just be like, there's something there, but it ain't nothing there, right? And I don't know what you call it. You call it burnout. You can call it whatever you want to call it, right? It's money to be made. Maybe it's a bankroll builder because I do a lot of bankroll builders. It might be a bankroll builder today. Officials though, it just it don't feel. I don't. Long story short, I ain't got that feeling right now, right? It's yeah. Got to make that money for sure, but it just I don't feel like a lot of stuff didn't pop to me yet. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you get those times, right? But what I'm thinking, let's go over it, right? San Antonio Spurs, Miami Heat. Right now, by Jimmy Butler coming back, I just don't got that Tyler Hero feel no more, right? Bam, I think Bam could be in a spot, right? It's just I don't know. I think Bam could be in the spot. Let's take at least for rebounds, right? So let me take a look real quick. So I just want to see his line. I don't want to take too much of you guys' time though, right? Um, I don't mind it, man. At the end of the day, I kind of like don't mind this, man. If you want to take stabs at the double double for Bam at plus 130, go ahead, be my guest. I think Bam can get to 10 rebounds here. I know, I think he can. Am I playing it? No. Am I even? I probably won't even. I'll probably just fade, man. But I think I think he can get there. I think he can get there. I think he can get there. Let me see. He's been rebounding the ball okay as of late. Um, I just don't put a lot of trust in this Miami team and all, especially when Jimmy Butler's around. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you just gotta live with the fact that anything can happen. Now versus Denver, you know what I'm saying? I had the same feeling versus Denver. He went out there and hit the 11 rebounds versus the Joker, right? They did take a big ass L. They lost by 20, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. One time last year, he hasn't played this team versus this team yet this year, but one time last year he did hit the 11 rebounds there, and then I can see instances where his points look okay. He's got 20 and 24, but these were last year, so it is what it is. But at the end of the day, can it happen? Yeah, right. When this team's fully healthy, I tend to look at a little bit more so on the rebounding side of things, right? And then Wemby, I mean the three threes for Wemby is going to be a parlay piece, and you could also look at yeah for sure, and you could also look at Devin Vassell threes, but like I said, I'm not I'm not really I'm not really feeling a lot of things today, right? And it could be family day. Maybe I need to, maybe I can say hi to my family or something today. Might be one of those days. It's Sunday, chill out, whatever the case may be. Um, Wemby's threes, I don't mind. Tyler Hero, with Butler back, his 3 point attempts might take a mini hit. So that's something that you could do. One thing I would say here is they have been giving up assists to the point guard position. Miami, as of late though, probably a little bit better as of late, but to the point guard position, they number three at giving up assists to the point guard position. We also have the Bulls on deck today, and we also have Denver on deck today, and we'll get to that in a second. As far as over the course of the season, yeah, the assists been looking okay. So you do have Chris Paul. I have fell back off Chris Paul. As the more and more Devin Vassell's get acclimated. I had just been starting leaving Chris Paul assists alone. Just haven't been so too consistent for me, right? So I mean, it is what it is. Denver Nuggets as Orlando Magics, right? So um, um, key thing I will point out here, I do expect Aaron Gordon to at least be playing about 20 minutes today, at the very least 22, something like that. So he'll be in, I imagine. And another thing here, I'm not a fan of this Denver Nuggets backcourt defense. So that's automatically going to put somebody like Cole Anthony in play for me. And at 16 and a half, here's a guy that can sell this or he can double this points prop. So at the end of the day, the usage has been there, should should be there. I like the matchup for him. He ain't seen no shots that he don't like, and he's somebody that's going to be in play. Did I bet on him? No, I did not. Right, I did not. But Cole Anthony here, going through the motions for for him in certain instances. Paulo, we know who Paulo is. We know what he does. We know what he's gonna do, right? But looking at the points here for Cole Anthony, one, two, three, four of his last six games, he's hit this number. Taking a look at the field goal attempts, we know that's important. 15, 13, 17, 15, 13, 18, and then minutes, right? The minutes are really, really important. Minutes equal opportunity, right? 35, 37, 20, on the beat down, hit 93 to 122. He had 27 minutes, but bounced back on another beat down. They got their ass beat down again, and he still played 31 minutes. So it is what it is. Um, Patrick said his player today is Monk, Monk 19.5. I got to play in that game. I'll get to it in a second. So if you really want to take a look at Monk's points, you could definitely look at that right there. Um, Tiffany, shout out to Tiffany, man. She ain't here, but she used some of your picks yesterday. She said that was, you know, yeah. She had like a 7 or 8 leg underdog joint, only missed by one. And that same one I missed was Czar Thompson, man. So he sold us yesterday. I could have actually stayed the fuck F away from that shit. But at the end of the day, Cole Anthony is somebody they're going to look to for offense. I like the matchup for him. When you're looking at the point guards here, they rank 15 in points. Assist wise is something that you can definitely look at, though. But I don't know how many dimes he's going to be throwing. He's probably going to have to be scoring, but at the end of the day, we could definitely look at the assists for the point guards. Defense versus position to the point guard position here. Over the course of the season, as we can see right here, Denver, over the course of the season, the points looking like 24 points, 24 points, that's probably per 48. Then we're looking at the assists here, uh, almost 10, and potential assists are up. If you want to look at lately, I usually look at the last 4 weeks. I could come bring it in a little bit to the last 2 weeks. Maybe I need to start doing that. But Denver, they still giving up the assists, right? They're still giving up the assists. And then last 2 weeks here, towards the point guard, let's see. Mm, Getting a little better, but whatever, right? Going back to over the course of the season, next player I'll talk about, of course, uh, Wendell Carter, right? So he missed a double double for his last game. Last time out, the Denver played. Uh, Bam got a double double versus him, so maybe we might be able to see something. But if you want to, just try to bet on somebody that's got a lower line. But at the end of the day, here, looking at Denver versus centers over the course of the season, Denver um, 14 rebounds. Them three and giving up rebounds. Rebound chances are pretty much up there. Few assists, few potentials. Now, Speaking of Wendell Carter, um, Wendell Carter, here's a guy that he's gonna take a few threes, right? I can see him he gotta make that first one, right? He make that first one that's on and pop, right? But if he came out there, right? So he's lying in certain spots and sitting at 1-3. That'll probably be a demon, and then the rest of 1-3s are parlay pieces. But for 2 threes for him, he hit 2 threes versus Milwaukee there. Maybe somebody like Brook Lopez didn't step out good enough for him. bang bang. You know what I'm saying? So, like, long story short, that's where I'm at with it, right? I think I think he could get off on get a few threes up, right? As long as he's taking, we can get him to take 4 or 5 3.5. Five would be preferably. We could probably get him at two threes, right? You're looking at some all lines across the industry. Two threes for him is at plus 260. Caesars plus 200. Prize picks will probably be a demon, right? So that's another way that you could take advantage of that. I mean, low Joker, like, really? Do I really want to step out there and just be guarding this guy on a 3 point line? If Wendell Carter hit two of them motherfuckers in a row, he's gonna be shooting them. That can also coincide with his regular points prop. His regular points prop is gonna be um, um, 11 and a half. On the flip side, he has to keep his hands to himself, right? He's gonna have to guard. He's gonna have to guard the Joker, and that's really a tough ass, right? So it is what it is. The rest of these guys, I mean, it's the Denver Nuggets. You can do what you want to do. You know what you want to do, whatever the case may be. I like the guard. I like the point guard matchup on both sides of the ball. When you get somebody like um, Cole Anthony, he's trash at defense. And then whoever else they throw out there with on the other side for Denver Nuggets at that 1 and 2 position, they ass on the defensive end as well. So, but at the end of the day, still some blowout risk here. We have a spread of 8 here. Orlando Magic at home. No Gogo Batadze. You know, Wendell Carter, if he stays out of foul trouble, he's going to be out there for at least 30 minutes. He can probably find you some value. Like I said, the Joker probably don't want to stick no defense or nothing like that, right? So, and like I said, Wendell Carter is mobile. He can move around the court. So that's my, some of my thoughts on this game overall. We'll keep it moving. Philadelphia 76ers and Milwaukee Bucks here. It was a back to back for the Philadelphia 76ers. Front end of the back to back, so I guess they elected to sit a few people. Yabusele, um, um, Paul George. 9 times out of 10, I think maybe, right, foul trouble for Wendell Carter. Yeah, for sure. Got to watch that. 9 times out of 10, I think maybe Wendell, I wouldn't say Wendell. What else want to say? Paul George and whoever else were out, probably played today. So that's something that you can, keep on your mental when you're watching football games, whatever the case may be. But yeah, so I expect him to play today, whatever the case may be with that. Now, um, I don't have. I mean, what you see is what you get with these guys. I like the matchup for both point guards here. Dame Lillard, Tyrese Maxey. Neither one of them can guard a fly, right? So that's one thing. So, both of those guys have the potential to, play well today. Giannis is going to be Giannis. I'm not even thinking about I'm not even thinking about Paul George in this one. I ain't gonna lie. But even though, let me see, does he have any lines out on this book? Yes, he does. Even though he probably could have a good game, but I'm not thinking about him this game. But some people who I am thinking about here for value here, it's gonna be it's going to be Bobby Portis at 11 and a half points. I like it, right? I did play this, right? So I played at 11 and a half. Here's a guy that the points prop is good enough to get a little value on. Let's say if you even wanted to go to 15, it is what it is, right? You get 15 points for Bobby Portis at plus 200. I think it's, I couldn't talk you off of it, right? Um, hmm, let's see. Combos. You'll get a double double for Bobby Portis at plus 250. But I did play his points, not an official play. It is what it is, right? Few scenarios. If Yabusele is out, we're still going to see Drummond, right? We're going to see Drummond. Probably we'll see Drummond. Yesterday was his first game back. Maybe Drummond might sit. Maybe Yabusele might play. It's a lot of stuff. So when you bet against the injury report, or you want to attack those numbers before they drop, and you're trying to decipher who's going to be where, just to keep in mind, look at the scheduling, right? Some people that don't want, some teams don't want to play these stars on back to backs. That's like, what I'm saying? They might play them on the front leg of a back to back, on the back end of a back to back, shit like that. A lot of this stuff means stuff, right? So just try to figure things out when it comes to the injury report. Injury report is where you can find the edge at, right? Early before the lines drop. But, whatever else you want to get to from this game, whatever, right? It is what it is, okay? Um, Brooklyn Nets, Oklahoma City Thunder. I don't want. I don't even want to. Whatever, right? You could probably look at some unders or something like that. Whatever the case may be, it's whatever. Chicago Bulls, Portland Trailblazers. Chicago. One of these teams on the back to back. I forget what it was. Which one it is, man. One of these teams on the back to back. Portland, right? So, um, these ain't none of my favorite games, man. I'm telling you right now. To save some breath, save some of my breath. This ain't my favorite game, man. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen, right? If they was really hard pressed and focused on Aiton, I would love this spot for him, right? A clear headed, determined Aiton, I would love this spot for him, right? But I don't even know. I don't know, right? I don't know what's going on with this team, man. I can't. I don't know. Jeremy Grant probably back, should be playing. I don't know what's going on here, man. Right. Vooch been doing Vooch shit. It is what it is, right? The Lakers and Los Angeles Clippers. I expect the Lakers to be semi-healthy, but they don't have. They'll be without Hayes today. But you got Anthony Davis, whatever the case may be. The Clippers, man, they got a lot of injuries. They're reporting a lot of injuries right now. But Kawhi wasn't on the injury list. I sprinkled a little bit on Kawhi's points at 16 and a half. I don't even know if I should have even did that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely not nothing that I'm pointing out. But at the end of the day, Los Angeles Lakers, they haven't been that good, great at rebounding. So you can look at rebounds. You can look at Norman Powell for threes. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Assists for James Harden are in play here, but I'm not feeling it today. Washington Wizards and Sacramento Kings. Now I did take a stab here at the assist here for 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 I took a stab at the assist for Malik Monk at 6.5. I also took him at 8, right, at plus 200, and I also took him at 10 at plus 550, right. Just a little bit on all of it, okay. He might sell it all, who knows? But I took a little bit, I sprinkled a little bit on it, and it is what it is, right. I got the, I sprinkled a little bit on this 8. I sprinkled a little bit on the 10, right. Wonderful spot for Sabonis though. Wonderful spot for Sabonis. Triple double for Sabonis right now is a plus 350. I couldn't talk about that. But it's a wonderful spot for Sabonis when you look at the bigs versus this, in this spot here. Washington, um, when it comes to points here, Washington, I just filtered the points. Number one, they're giving up the most points to the center over the course of the season. Rebounds, green. Rebound chances, green. Three-pointers made. Interesting thing that three-pointers made because without Fox, not saying that he's out today, but without Fox, he did go through a series of games where he was going into convulsions, like in that 1 and 1.5, 3 range. But so let's see what Sabonis been doing lately in the 3 range here, right? So he's still hitting the 1-3, man. I mean, his line set at 1. He's hit 1-3 in 8 of his last 10 games. Head to head here, he hit 1-3. He hasn't faced this team this year, so at the end of the day, it is what it is. But looking at his last 10 games, the assists he's been flirting. So his regular assist line could be there. Points, I never really look at his points, but he's in at a dub. So he's in good spots now. Rebounding, he's been a monstrous in the rebound category, but I just can't. Man, what is this line? Why are you setting lines at 16 and a half, bro? Is that rebounds? What the fuck? I don't even look at this rebound lines, man, but wait a minute, man. This man line set at 15 and a half right here. And where Caesars and all these guys ain't bullshitting, right? Caesars, they had enough of it, right? No, man. Patrick said he's ready to get sold again. No, 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 you're not, Pat. You're gonna hit today, bro. You're gonna hit. Hey, Big Bang say Rebounds at 16.5 can't be good value. Hell no. I can't do it. I can't do it at all. Rebound problems inflated to me. Yeah, man. Insane. Insane, bro. They're just screaming. They screaming. So I would really meditate on this assist, bro. If you think, let's take a look at his potentials lately. Potentials. Let's see. Potentials. Okay, last two games he been gunning, right? 3 of 10 potentials. Hmm. When the last time he had a triple double? Probably right here versus Miami on a six. How the fuck you get 8 potentials but 10 assists, 11 assists? That shit don't sit right with me, right? I don't know how they calculate that. Now I'm starting to think, right? Potentials. Hmm. I guess it could be two separate columns. Potentials and actuals. I don't know, man. Don't get me to start thinking, right? Don't get me to start thinking. Yeah, so it's interesting, right? It is interesting. There's other ways that you can skin a cat with the three, but hmm, sitters, hmm, hmm. Washington only. What are they doing? Washington is only. Hmm. Says that's not something for me to be looking at, right? He's a different beast. I don't even know why I'm looking at what they allow versus centers. It doesn't fucking matter. Some people you have to overlook that, right? So long story short, I mean the triple double is in play. Like what really, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's just one of the triple double is one of those plays that you play. If he gets there, he gets there. He don't, he don't. You're getting good value at plus three at plus 350. Whatever, man. Whatever, right? So I mean, those are some. You know, his first quarter assist been hidden. His first quarter assist. I and if you guys were interested in this, looking at this tool or whatever case may be, but the first quarter assists, we do have. I don't. I'm not. That's not a market for me. But here, we. This is the market. DVP, the game logs, what you see right here on this page is game logs, and then and we do have the first quarter lick, right? I don't. I'm not a market for me, right? It's not a market. It's not in. I don't know. Not. I like first quarter receptions in football, shit like that. But we do have that over here, right? In this site. MLB is coming up, right? So, yeah, right. And we, as you, if you guys been rolling with me in MLB, um, my favorite category here was player hitting stats, right? And as you can see here on the website, that is my Twitter right there, D Bets and DFS, whatever case may be there. And a few of us that we do some fire walkthroughs, but they've added some nice stuff. They've added some averages here, OPS, ice. They've added what else? They added. Um, this is what player hitting stats. Woba wasn't there. So man, I gotta go back over this, man. They've been updating this extra base hits, home runs. Okay. I don't know if you guys been rocking with me in MLB. This is a nice ass tool. That's where I really use this shit at all day long. This is Bay right here for MLB. But back to where we were, man. So at the end of the day, um, I don't know what to expect here. Jordan Poole coming up. This is a back to back for the Washington Wizards as well. So, keep an eye out on anything, any news for back to backs. Um, Poole, I knew he was gonna go get hot on their ass last night. He ended up getting hot. That was nice. Yeah. So shout out to Pat. I can see instances where no, wait a minute, where was it? The Monk, right? I can see instances where Monk have himself a game, him and or Darren Fox. It's Darren Fox is interesting, right? Let me just go to De'Aaron Fox because I've been seeing his ass rebounding. It's like sometimes you bet on one thing for him, he does the other. Like man, right? I think Fox ready to go. The way he playing right now, I think it's time for him to go. Right? I think it's time. He needs to be somewhere where as Fox is scoring first, man. He needs to be the man. I don't know what they're doing, man. I don't know what they're doing, but Fox, let's take a look, man. What my boy Fox been doing lately? He needs to go. He needs to go. I think it's time, right? Um, and that'll free Monk. That'll free Monk. So let's take a look at the rebound category first, man, because he's 9, 10, and 11 in here and shit. You know what I'm saying? Once when you bet on something, then he does the opposite, man. So he had 9 rebounds or 11 rebounds there. Wait a minute. Head to head, 5 rebounds. He hit this team. 3 pointers made. Pretty don't want to look at his 3 point. He hasn't faced this team this year, so forget it. Points wise here for him 19, 20, 26, 23. Like, these days here, he's starting to feel like he don't want to be there, man. Yeah, so definitely I'm gonna be looking. You know I like threes, so thanks for putting me up on that. I'm definitely gonna probably play as threes. I play a lot of people threes. I play a lot of people threes, but yeah, man. What about the assists here, Monk? I mean, 6.5, like 5.5 seems like I feel like that's a better line for him. But whatever, man. Whatever, right? So I don't know. Let's go over here to prospects. Let's go over here to prospects, right? So see what other markets they got out here. NBA. This might be a day where try to give me a solid five or something. So they got some combos out. 3 points, maybe a little bit later. What time these games come on? Let me see. Fancy score. Let me see. Ben Simmons, Shea. I would be better off as I of just going ahead on and trying to go put a slip together and then just post it. I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing. Let me see something though. Let's go heal and give me a time to get off the stream. They got his 2.5 receptions at a Goblin, and then his 3 receptions, which is gonna need 4 to cash it, right? Mm. And or you could take the demon at 4. What about his yardage? What is about his yardage? 25% payout boost. I didn't know that. I need to start checking my promos. But long story. Hey, Sonny, Sonny, Sonny boy, what y'all doing, man? Upstairs. I'm finna make some breakfast, fam. All right, that motherfucker, that motherfucker quick to make his cereal and go on get on the game. After been sleeping all the way at 11 o'clock, like that motherfucker got a job. I'm finna make breakfast for you, fucking middle school grown ups. Plug in my computer. So let me. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna sit back and go ahead and cook, right? But I'm talking about cook and cook up a parlay. Definitely double cook, right? But I do want to slide over here though. I do want to slide over here to the books, right? Um, I do want to slide over here to the books for the NFL. And for the people who, you sleeper is an okay option, man. Sleeper is an okay option. They give you alternate to stuff like that. You know, um, let's see. Let's go to. I was looking at. I think it was. I was looking at. Shit. I'm gonna go. I was looking at. Let's see. Receiving props. Parlay. Um. Mm, 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 mm. How about a parlay for the? How about a parlay for the Baltimore Ravens game? Okay, let's go receiving props. let's go. Let's go. Yeah, where we have receiving props. How about we go? This game is interesting, right? Let's go. Derrick Henry. Fuck. Last time these two teams played, Derrick Henry had 3 receptions, right? I showed you guys yesterday. Um, Buffalo can give up receiving yards, right? And there was instances where that secondary wasn't that good for Baltimore, but they've getting a little bit better. But Buffalo, let's see, Buffalo pass catches, running backs, okay, and Baltimore, okay, pass catches, running backs, okay, Buffalo, okay, so targets, Buffalo, Baltimore. Oh, Baltimore was in the fold too. Okay, receptions, Buffalo number 2, Baltimore top 10. Right, so they in the right. They bad in reception, targets, receptions, yards, yards per catch, red zone targets, at least one, and touchdowns. Right, they had 6 reception targets. Buffalo, touchdowns. Right. Um. Hmm. Let me see something. Justice Hill, NFL. Okay, his receptions. Um. This season. He 50% to this number on the season. Head to head versus this team, they beat the shit out of them, 35-10. I don't know what the scenario was, but he had 6 catches, right? He had 6 catches, and they down a wide receiver. So at the end of the day, let's say, hey, I wanna ladder his receptions, right? 4 catches for plus 140, 5 for 270, 6 for 490, 7 for 850, right? If you just want to ladder it up, something like that, it doesn't mean it has to hit this number. I think he's in a good spot, right? Um, Another thing I want to take a look at would be rushing, defense versus pass, defense versus run, quarterbacks. Okay. Um, hmm. Buffalo, they in the green, so they're not that bad. What about Baltimore? Baltimore's in the green, so they're not that bad either. Okay. As of right now, maybe I could filter it to like, let's see, one, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8. Half the second half of the season, Baltimore, Buffalo, Baltimore. They still look good. How about the second half of the season for those cash defense versus cash? I'm saying cash pass catchers, right? So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last 8 games, okay? Last 8 games. Baltimore. Buffalo looks better the last 8 games, okay? So, but at the end of the day, this is all for all the marbles. I'm throwing a lot of that shit out the way for all of this for all the marbles. But they started off rough, 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 rough. They started off rough. Okay, all right. So, let's go with. I'm a receptionist guy. If you guys don't know, um, last time these two teams played as well, they were, and that was a big testament to what was going on too, because at the end of the day, you can see the receptions for Hill this season, right? Wait a minute. Hmm. That's a six reception game. Okay, let's see. 2024. Okay, he had two receptions, six. Okay, so you can see the receptions. Hey, Derrick Henry, bro. Derrick Henry, he had three catches. You know, so everything is on the table here. Everything is on the table here. I probably play his. I probably would play his straight. Um, Let me see. Receptions, 2023. He's got a 1.5 line. No, 2024. He's got a 1.5 line, but as you can see here, one, two, three, four of his last six games, he's had two receptions. You're gonna get that at plus 182. I'm playing it. I'm sorry, right? But right now, I ain't saying I'm sorry, but I'm playing it, right? I'm playing that shit. I'm playing that shit with no flowers. I'm playing that shit. You got to be fucking crazy. I might take that over, and then head to head, like I said, he had that same game. The same game, Justice Hill had six receptions, and Henry had three. That was nine receptions to the running back that same game. Okay, so I'm looking at that. If I just wanted, if I wanted, didn't want to be safe here, I would go. Let me see. I would go. Let me see. Mm, Man, there's a lot of ways you can go, man. How about total receptions? How about Amari Cooper for two? How about Derrick Henry for one? How about Justice Hill? I got to take Justice Hill for three. I don't got to do shit, but I'll take him for three. And how about a touchdown apiece for the backs, right? Um, how about a touchdown apiece for the backs, right? I couldn't talk about that. I'm going to bet Cook straight. I'm gonna bet him straight. Put a little something on it, right? How about that? Um, you can go with something like that. You can go with something like that. And you can look at the quarterbacks, both quarterbacks for a touchdown, the tight ends, both tight ends, all the tight ends are in play. Like everybody, ain't not everything is on the table here, right? I didn't even add Secure, his receptions, Andrews, and um, 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 what's the name? What's the boy name? Isaiah Likely's yardage are in play. They play a lot of two tight end set. You probably going to see a lot of Likely today. So, you know, that's some shit you can look at. I got to look at the weather again, though. That's why I got to look at the weather again. But where we at? 48 minutes. Yeah. Yeah. That's something that I would play. I'm playing Henry straight though. Straight the reception at plus 182. I'm playing that straight. Sure, they just gonna have to crack me, right? Um, so it is what it is, right? That right there, you can play that, or if I pull up another one, or you could go something risky like Mm, I don't know. I guess I ain't even gonna do that. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm playing this right. I'm playing that, and then I'm gonna be live betting the rest of the way. So from this game here, and what I've already got locked in, I've got I got locked in. You might as well say this is locked in because I'm locking it in. I have both teams to score a touchdown in each half, and I have both teams to score a touchdown and two touchdowns in each half. Right, I have that locked in. Other markets I wanted to take a look at was total touchdowns here. Um, to score every quarter is interesting. Mm. Where's touchdowns at? They got Baltimore Ravens total touchdowns at 3.5 at plus 144, and they have Buffalo total touchdowns at 2.5 at a parlay piece, getting ready to be 3.5, 196. This is about as high as it's gonna go, right? It's getting ready to go, getting ready to get to 3.5, right? Okay. Yeah. So Derrick Henry, and then the touchdowns. Like I said, I got Kyron Williams and Derrick Henry to go for a touchdown. I'm waiting on those boys. NBA, Bobby Portis over 11.5 points. I'm playing it. Nine official plays, no official plays for me. Monk assist prop. Sabonis probably sprinkle on his triple double, and I took Monk assist up to 8 and up to 10. Just put a little bit on it, right? A little bit on it. Bobby Portis, hey, he might have himself a game. Keep an eye on the injury news. Might be speaking of the injury news. Let me take a look, and I'm about to get out of here, man. Let me go to X here. Let's see what we got here. Any injury news here? Emmanuel quickly doesn't practice. Dayron Sharp questionable. If Dayron Sharp is out, then that's more minutes for Claxton, and that'll probably put Claxton in play for his rebounds. Maybe, maybe not. It is what it is, right? So, peace out. I will post something shortly. That game coming on in probably about 2.5 hours. What time does all these games come on? Let me see. The look ahead, and the look ahead. Spurs come on at 2. Rams come on at 2. Um, hmm. Look ahead to tomorrow, 11 a.m. games, right? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. MLK Day, we have games all day long. So I'll be either live early or I might do a recording. Who knows, right? Might go live during the day on some live betting type of ish. Who knows, right? I'll enjoy my day off either way it go. And so we got Dallas Mavericks and Charlotte. Okay. Detroit and Houston, Minnesota and Memphis, Minnesota and the Grizzlies, huh? Atlanta Hawks and the Knicks, Phoenix and Cleveland. Ooh, Phoenix and Cleveland. Interesting. Boston and the Golden State, Utah and the Pelicans again, the Bulls and the Clippers. All right, we'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen. All right, peace out, fam. Peace out. Peace out.